Morning, KOZ family. Maybe it's afternoon for you. Maybe it's your afternoon cup of coffee. I'm having my second morning cup of coffee. I do like coffee. This is your KOZ Raw for this week, and I'm at the ranch, KOZ Mobley Ranch. Got about 16 young guys out here and some leaders, and we're doing a week-long kind of adventure, outing, hunt, camp kind of craziness that we do once a year here. And man, we're just talking to these boys, and it's so good. It's so good. You know, one of the things that we learn or recognize is that you have to earn the authority to speak into these boys' lives. And that's not just, I mean, they'll give you their testimony on a Wednesday, or they'll give you a testimony, a youth group. A lot of times just, they'll share stuff that's hard or hurting, but I don't think you're going to get too deep with them there. A lot of times they do it just because everybody else is, or for the attention, or to be a part of. But out here, or at KOZ groups around the world, when the men get with the boys and we sit around a campfire, we do an overnighter, do a hike with them, we do something where you really get to know them. You break off you have to extract them from the worldliness, the stuff around them, all the stuff going on. It takes them a little while to land, and it's just a beautiful thing. A friend of mine, Chris Harper, who runs the Better Man Men's Ministry, and if you guys aren't doing Better Man, let me highly recommend you do that. Gather as a bunch of men one night a week, go through the Better Man program. Solid stuff, man. You gotta feed yourself. If you want to be able to feed the boys, you got to keep feeding yourself, and to take care of your family, to do all the things we need to do. We need to be feeding ourselves. And Better Man's, there's just no better way to do it. But he was talking to, and I'm gonna massively butcher and paraphrase, but he was saying that boys are like ships, and they're all different types. You got your tugboats, you got your passenger ships, you've got your tankers and your cargo ships, and you got your battleships, and they're all different types of ships, right? And they're all designed to do different work. And they're for a different purpose, and a lot of work goes into them to make them seaworthy and to make them strong enough to take the big waves and to be able to handle the stress of the open ocean. But they've been tested, and they've been built a certain way so they can do that, right? Well, our boys are like ships, and a lot of times our moms want to keep them in the harbor. They just want to keep them in where they're safe, and not allow them to have to go out into the open ocean, not allow the boys to get out and fall down and scrape their knees and take chances, and there's a good chance they might get in trouble, might make a bad choice, and you can't protect them from that. The way that a boy defines himself, the way that he begins to discover good and bad and yes and no, is by being in situations. Now, I'm not saying allow them to run wild, and I'm saying if they're around good men, if they're around good people, you got to let them go. And moms like to keep them in the harbor, tied up to the dock, nice and safe. But a lot of times we got to launch them off and let them go take some waves, Let them do what they've been designed to do, and let them know that they can do those things. Man, we got boys here that they don't get out. They've not been outside. They've not been able to know. We had one boy. He and this is like something you hear about, but he scraped his arm on some concrete around a pool or something that what we were doing out here near the pond, and he immediately wanted a bandaid for it, put a bandaid on it, and it was just a scrape, like a scraped knee, and the guy said, "Nah, just let it dry out. You'll be all right. Keep going." And 5 minutes later, he forgot about it. But what we kind of saw in that was that he was used to going to his mom, and his mom would go, "Oh, let me put some Neosporin on there and a Band-Aid." And that's fine and well, but a boy also needs to scrape his knee and just keep going. He needs to know that if something goes down and he has to get up early or he has to deal with something that's hard, that a scraped knee or a bruise or some sweat is not a barrier that keeps him from moving forward and finishing what he's going to do. We get up at this particular event, this camp, we get up at 4:30 every day. Last night it was 11:30 when we went to bed. Get up at 4:30, go to bed 11:30. Most boys right now in summer are not doing that, but they're doing it here. And what happens at the end of the week? One is I rat them out, and I tell their parents, don't let them tell you they can't take the trash out or they can't get up and do whatever it is you need them to do, because they got up at 4:30 every day. And but they leave here knowing that they can, and their parents see this different side of them, and hopefully the moms see this different side of the boys and have some confidence that they're all right, they'll be fine. And a little scratch, a little dirt, getting up early is something that they can do. So moms, if you see this, launch your boys. Men, spend time with those boys, really letting them know how strong they are. Don't just let this be a service project, but let it be a ministry. Let it be ministry work where you're working with the boys. You're changing their lives. You're letting them know you can do hard things. I see you. You matter. I love you. Let's roll. All right. That's it for this week. I'm going to try and get another cup of coffee and grind out another day at the ranch with the boys. God is so good. Hey, jump on the website. If you're watching this YouTube, please click on like, and even better yet, jump on there and rate it. Say something good. 5-star rating helps us get this out to more people. But man, go to the store, look at the new stuff, and we love you. God bless. Regulators, let's mount up.